Hey guys, I would just like to apologize for the barking that you'll hear eventually in this video very early on. I couldn't help it. I'm still learning how to do editing and whatnot. I just added noise suppression. So hopefully in the next video, if I do end up having dogs barking in the background, you will not hear the barking or my phone going off. Like I said, I would like to severely apologize for that. I am still very new at this, and so I am trying my best to figure this out slowly. So please be patient. Thank you. Well guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're playing a Gracewind Tales Leeds Murder. This is a direct sequel to Do You Copy, a game that was popular 3 or 4 years ago, I believe. People like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and then played it. It's a really fun game. I played it myself. It's not, obviously I don't have a video on the channel for it, but I have played it before. So I know all the endings, this reason I don't play it. I'm not playing it on this video, on my channel. But if you do want to watch it, I'll link a good video to it in the description, and I'll link the Game Jolt page as well if you guys want to try it out for yourself. So I hope you guys do enjoy the video. So let's get started.
Hello? I need your help. I need you to find my son, Michael. I think he went out to Gracewind Park. Please, you have to find him.
The goat man. Is that it? Like, let's go save him.
Welcome back to Gracewind Live here on 93.6 WSPR. We're going live to our next caller. You're live on the air, so tell us, what's your favorite Gracewind memory?
Have you ever been out to the park at night? We went years ago.
Alright, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. I think we're all a little tired of hearing ghost stories about the Gracewind Park.
I never found anything. Wait for a partner.
Alright, I'm gonna give you a chance here, but I'm ready to move on to the next caller.
Wait for the partner to find out the track or something and just call it a day. But some days like this feels off. There's a longiness to it buried into my bones. I just can't shake it. I remember to bring a flashlight, but flashlight, I put the batteries in it and locked the place up.
That's when we saw the lights in the water. It was like 1,000 constellations were bursting to life under the surface. We were awestruck, looking at it for
I
hours.
should have turned on the radio after I read that.
Well,
So far,
thanks for that, caller. That really was an unexpectedly pleasant
I
tip.
wasn't done.
Huh?
We're going to move on to the next caller now. Alright, caller, you're live on the air, so...
Paul went towards the water first. He walked into it without flinching. Even as the cold water wrapped up around him, he just
Is this the guy that we saved?
kept going until he was gone.
What the hell?
Laura was next. I saw her walk in and I could feel it. It was going to be next. It was going to be me. The thought of it was like a rock in my
Is
stomach.
this broken? Can we get another caller?
I tried to run into the woods. I ran until my legs were on fire and my lungs were ready to burst. No matter how far I ran, I always ended up back at the lake. So I did the only thing. I gave in. I walked to the water. It was cold, but the chill soothed the aches in my legs. It was washing over me. The stone in my stomach just pulled me into the lake.
Seriously, what is going on here?
And that's when I opened my eyes and looked around. We were sitting around the campfire. Our unopened beers were in the cooler. Everyone was still there. We never talked about it after that night, but I know they had the same experiences that I did.
Stop it!
That's interesting.
Is everything okay? I was just gonna tell my Gracewind story.
We're cutting the show early.
You just started, though.
I said...
Oh, alright. That was weird. Straight to take the next step. What? Press straight to take the next steps. Okay, I'm looking for a flashlight. Alright. I don't see a flashlight though, unless I'm blind. Alright. There's no freaking out. I'm just blind. Okay, key. Let's put batteries in. Oh, that's a battery. Cars. I'm hitting G. Alright. All I can do. Inventory. Maybe I'll get a chance to get more batteries because something tells me that's gonna get important. No. How do we get over here? There's something in this part of yours. Stuff. Beer cans. I would expect from a park ranger. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Usually pretty standard. Alright. The hell? Alright. I guess loading screen. But weird. Alright. Oh, that was a turtle. It's a rock. Enter the cabin. Gracewind is home of all kinds of unique natural phenomena. Take, for example, the Gracewind Lake. Due to its unique shape, the lake is basin, it reflects a very different constellation from what you would see in the sky. If you look very closely, you can even see some stars in the lake that aren't even in the sky. The optical illusion is just one of the many things you can find at Gracewind State Park. Oh, it's a portal. How'd I drop that? That's fine. It was just day, wasn't it? A block she's in my head, everything's out here. It's pretty normal. I found something I like, and now it's in my mind. An old cabin about a mile from old Gracewind. There wasn't much except for Alice, still alive after all this time, but I marked the location down. I'm going to put some caution signs since my lady of the lakes. The lake needs this site undisturbed. We don't want anyone getting hurt out here. We got some people this week, so because Alice Pet won't let us do our work, so I've been putting an extra eye out. Gotta make sure no one else is drawing away from my lady's light. Got hurt out there after all. I'll make another trip out there tomorrow to make sure the witch is sealed away. My lady needs nourishmentship. Those signs get posted. I'll update soon. Yeah, this will be creepy later. November 1879. Where's the November 18th? And I see her sometimes. The angel that saved me from the water. Moss says she's not real. No one else has ever seen her, but I gave my angel a name anyway. Eurysida. I think it's a pretty name. My angel sings when I tell her that she's her. Tells her she has her name now. I can hear it. It sounds like a bell at the back of my head, doesn't it? My mom doesn't understand. Your blizzard tells me not to worry about Mom and Pa. She sings to me. Yeah, I sleep every night now. Not creepy at all. Game ain't creepy at all. Personal log. This place is a mess. I can't imagine why someone would ever live here, much less someone could have found this place. And just as I was getting ready to give up and call this whole thing a lost cause, I heard it sent me from the other side of the house. Fine. Alrighty. Alright, the wax figuring was persisting on one show in the cabin almost as if a standing guard who would take time to make something like this. And why would they just leave it laying around like that? There seems to be symbols carved into it, and I can't graduate away no matter how much I try. It was on a window, still facing the bedroom, watching. Today's I got a call from him asking me looking for. It's been 2 days? Leeds. I'd seen the name earlier in the week. Old guy in his 50s, fresh out of prison. He was accused of killing his buddy on a camp trip back in the 70s. Just a few days out, he's already popping up on flyers around town, missing. Last seen into Gracewind State Park. I've seen those 7 words too many times since I moved out here. This might as well just been don't bother. You're not going to find them. I told her I was doing my best and planned just to wait until she gave up. They usually do. The call came through last night. The man on the other side ended up in the line without a breath. It's me, Static Michael. I found Static in the woods. Running over that looks like. That's what I told myself. Another Michael. That's the guy I was looking for. I said it was myself over and over again, and I was still trying to convince myself. Even while I was until the manager told me a car that had driven through the service entrance, and now here I am in front of the safe. Someone Gracewind parked Ranger's vehicle, parked it to the front of the cabin, not marked on any of the park maps. Takes long. Washing basin filled with a pungent liquid. Oh, no light. Not concerning at all. That was a weird one, boss. I know you don't read these, but make me feel better thinking that you do, so I'm gonna pretend. Saw some movement down at the lake. There weren't any cabins or campsites rented out, so it seemed kind of fishy. And I didn't want to repeat an incident with those kids from a few weeks ago happen again, so I went and checked it out. And I know you said it wasn't so serious that no one was hurt, but I learned, I swear, I was printing out all these notes and keep them on the board here. Anyways, went out to check it out. Nothing too weird, just an old guy going for a hike. He didn't look much of a hiker, but he told me about the trails. He took me to get there, and it sounds like it's all checked out, just an all local. They don't make them anywhere else like they do in Gracewind. He wanted me to look at the stores from the lake for a bit. I don't know why, but I said I would. Took a seat right on the stump and started out into the big empty nothing. I didn't get stargazing, honestly, at least I thought I didn't. But when I looked up and saw the stars, the lakes, I found myself thinking, maybe there's something to it after all. But that's not the weird part. You ever hear a song you just can't get out of your head, or an itch that won't go away, no matter how much you scratch? I feel that out around the back of my mind, like there's a thought there, and I just can't reach it. Every time I think about the lake now, it's like scratching that itch. Damn, if it isn't persistent though. Every time I hear that noise, I think there's something around. 1990 handwritten is still shaking and messy, but slightly less so. Usually left a child on my doorstep, a wailing, stinking, shrinking, screaming thing. I can only imagine what it looked like. As much as I hate her, I can't bring myself to an innocent suffer for her actions. I named the child Philip. 1912. Philip has grown progressively. He's much larger than I would have expected, and he's starting to speak, babbling mostly, but I hear him trying to form words. Okay, a 3-year-old not able to talk, that's so weird. 1914. Philip is standing and walking on his own. His ability to speak is unusual. He has great different form of words on his own, but he can repeat things that he's heard with incredible accuracy. Just Dad told him heard him repeating the word bird, repeating bird calls that he heard while lying in his bed. 1917. More and more people from Gracewood find themselves near my home every week, no matter how many times I tell them to keep away. I tell them they keep coming this way. This is Ulysses doing. I know it. They understands my anger. I'm trying to keep them safe, but they don't know the dangers that she possesses. He wants to scare them off. But I've told him that would only make things worse. I hope he understands. Probably I'm missing something. Town Gracewind today formally announced this suspending the Gracewind Scout program for years. The Junior Outdoorsman Club has been such captivity, especially after the disappearance of Scout Troop 19 during their overnight trip to Gracewind Lake. Continues on page 4. Fireplace. More strange this week. Euclid showed them to me coming through the woods, lost and cold. She showed me all the things that would happen to them, the way they would be hurt trying to get back to their homes. The people of Gracewind turned their backs on me long ago, but they have the decency to leave me to my own devices, so help them. Euclid was furiously. I failed today. Has protected me for so long. I thought to myself that it was just a few moments I would be back on the trail and everything would be fine. But the longer I sat there in the underbush covering my bleeding eye, the more it set in that wasn't happening now. She had made the message clear. If I betrayed her, there would be a cost. I had forgotten what it was like to fear my angel, Euclid. I never realized. Then her patience ran. So it's side door key. What am I missing? Oh, didn't I get a piece of sheet music? It might be that key's probably for that fucking outhouse. Probably like a little bit more. May 18, Paul brought me down to late last week. I didn't know what he was planning to do. He held my head under. He told me it was better if I weren't alive. There's no danger. She should have grown up to be a witch. I didn't know the water could make me feel there's fire inside of you. Everything went black, and then Paul was bringing me back down to the lake. I told him I didn't want to go, but he brought me back to the lake again. He told me no daughter should have to grow up to be a witch. The water, the fire inside, dark. I heard the bells. Paul was taking me down to the lake again. And what happened? I tried to run. Water, fire, dark, the bells. I called for all. Water, fire, dark, the bells. I didn't know how many times it would happen. I didn't know how many times he had brought me down to the lake. How many times he dragged me down there where I did it before I pushed him in. I hope he felt it. Water, fire, dark. I should tell Ma. So I found a music box. Can't seem to use it. There's something I'm missing, isn't there? I missing? I wish there's a way to crouch. Forgot I heard something. Yeah, there's nothing else out here. No. Yeah, nothing else is out here. What the hell? What am I missing? Oh. There's a fire going on in there. Myth Legends of the Pacific Northwest, Peller and Tin. That's weird. I just can't seem to find anything. Jesus, this is like playing Resident Evil all over again. Jesus, man. My God. Maybe I'm missing like is there anything else that I can interact with that I'm missing? What am I missing? Jesus Christ. I hear something too. It's the weird thing. There's a way to get up there. Is there a ladder somewhere that I need? What's this? Oh, that's just mold. Honestly, guys, I think I'm gonna play the video here because I am stumped right now. I will try again later, because right now I've been recording almost 40 minutes and I've been in the same place for about 10-15 minutes, give or take. So right now I'm just going to call it quits. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll try to make video 2 shortly after I look at something to help figure this out. Alright, thank you.